Hello everyone and welcome back to the second Foodie Friday. If you're wondering why I'm dressed like a hillbilly serial killer, it's because it's a week away from Halloween and I thought it'd be fun to dress up in my outfit while I make some food. So if anyone didn't know, I am going as Baby Firefly from the lovely House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil Rejects, Three from Hell. It's my favorite horror movies. Everybody loves the Rob Zombie, so let's get started. So we are going to start out with 1 cup of sugar, 1 stick of softened butter, and then a half a cup of lightly packed brown sugar. And you're gonna wanna mix that up. Then you're gonna pour in 2 eggs. All right, and the last thing we're gonna do is pour in, I believe this is 1 tablespoon. I don't know. Yeah, one teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Okay, next we're gonna do our dry ingredients. So we're gonna have a cup and 1 cup, 3/4 cup of flour. And then we are going to do 3/4 tablespoons of baking powder. And then this is a mixture of nutmeg, cinnamon, and salt. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and I think 1 teaspoon of salt. Pour that all in. Next, you're going to slowly add in some flour. Okay, and once you start to see the mixture get a little bit thicker, you're gonna add 3/4 of a cup of milk. Okay, and now for the caramel sauce that we're gonna make, we're gonna have a 3/4 cup of lightly packed brown sugar. Put it in there. A half a stick of butter. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. and a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, now you're gonna put that on the stove. You're gonna place all that on a medium heat, and you're gonna melt for about 2 minutes until it thickens. Sorry, I forgot to add, you are gonna add a pinch of salt. Okay, so now you're gonna take your caramel sauce you just made. You're gonna dump it into either you can use cooking spray or you can use butter. I use butter. A pan, say 8-inch. I used a 9-inch because I'm just looking at the dimensions and I'm like, I don't know if it's all gonna fit. So I used a 9-inch pan. Just gonna dump that all in. And gravity will kind of do the work here with making the caramel all even. Help it out just a little bit. Okay, now you're going to take your apples and you are going to line all your apples up. Careful of your fingers. There's a lot of apples left, and I've already had a couple bites, so feel free to snack while you do this. Next, you're going to pour in the cake mix on top of the apples and the caramel. Okay, now pop this bad boy into the oven at 350 degrees for about an hour. You're gonna put a toothpick in there and see if it comes out clear. If it is, take it out. Actually, no, you're gonna keep it in the oven, but with the oven off for about 15 minutes. And then you're gonna take it out of the oven and let it cool. Okay, so I was actually incorrect of what we're doing after the hour of baking. So after the hour of baking, you're going to let it sit out of the oven in the pan for 15 minutes. And then we're gonna take a plate, flip it over, and you'll see the final product. Okay, so now after a little bit, you are going to put a plate on top of the cake and we're gonna flip it over. And we're gonna try to do this with grace, but we don't know how this is gonna work out. Okay, some of the apples stuck, but that's okay. Great. Perfect. All right, there you have it. The upside down caramel apple spice cake. The act of flipping it over was a little bit tough, but it's all right. We got it handled. Some of the apples were missing because they were stuck to the bottom of the pan, but it's fine. It looks great. So well, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I had a lot of fun making this recipe actually. I usually don't bake a lot. I kind of stick to cooking, so it was really fun to get out of my comfort zone just a little bit and bake a cake. And if you're wondering, no, I'm not going to eat this all myself. I'm bringing it to work so my staff can eat it. All right, well, that is all. I hope you guys have a happy Halloween. Be safe, scare some children, don't murder anyone. If you do, call me, I know how to cover up a murder. Okay, I hope you guys like this video. Like and subscribe if you want to. See you guys next Friday. Bye.